Hi everyone, Happy New Year. I want to do a quick video just to go over what my wife and I do every year in order to prep for the new year. So bottom line is that resolutions, New Year's resolutions, they're fun to do, but they really don't work. And that's not just me saying it. In general, about 80 to 90% of all resolutions tend to fall off the wagon about the first month or two within the new year. So the question you got to ask is why? And the reality is that I think the reason why it doesn't work is that I don't think most people really know exactly what it is that they want. They think they do, but they don't really know. And when I ask a lot of patients in clinic, even like, what do you really want out of life? Like, are you passionate about something? Are you excited about certain things? And it's surprising how many people need to stop and really think about it, and they really don't know at the heart of it what it is that they really want. And so it takes me to a really interesting process that I found incredibly beneficial to get to the heart of what it is that I'm really passionate about, what it is that I really want to end up doing in this new year. And my wife and I tend to go over this about twice a year because things change and we reevaluate and we relook at what it is that excites us. So I'm trying a new program here for live events, and I'm going to do a screenshot so you can see the actual form that we do. And this is an exercise called the 3 most important questions, and I got this from a person named Vishen Lakiani from a company called Mind Valley. A really great group of people. They do some phenomenal courses in self-help and self-development. And he wrote a book called Code of the Extraordinary Mind that I highly recommend. So this is a sheet that they do to help break things down, and we found it really beneficial. So this is what I would do. Get a piece of paper and do this at the beginning of the new year. Get in a nice, relaxed, clear space. Sit for a little bit and kind of do some breathing, kind of calm your energy down a little bit. Get into that nice rest and digest zone where we can really access the part of the brain that lets us get into our creativity. Now, there's 3 things, and this is not a thinking exercise. This is a heartfelt exercise. So what you're going to do is, on that piece of paper, put down these 3 groups: experiences, growth, and contribution. And put a strip all the way down the end of the page. Okay? And then what you're going to do is set a timer for 90 seconds. And for 90 seconds, you are going to write down everything you can think of what are the experiences that I want to have this lifetime. And don't let anything get in the way of it. So if you start to feel like, oh, I couldn't do that because my current job doesn't allow me, or I can't do that because I can't afford it, or I never have time to do that, you're already off track. The thing is, you need to get to the experiences that really fill you up. And Vishen talks about a difference between means goals and end goals. Most people, when they do resolutions, they're means goals. Means goal means if you have to ask why at the end of stating your goal, then you haven't got to the core of it yet. So, example, a means goal might be, well, I want to graduate from university. And if I have to say to myself, well, why? And I'm going, well, because then I can get a better job. Why? Because then I can make more money. Okay, well, why? Because I want to have these amazing experiences where I get to travel and enjoy certain cultures and food and experiences, just because that totally fills me up. And as I'm talking about it, that gets me excited. That's when you know you're at an end goal. So the way you feel tells you if you are hitting your end goal, and if you are allowing yourself to actually go there to feel the end goal. So 90 seconds on the clock. It's not a thinking exercise. It is a heart exercise. Let yourself feel whatever experiences you want to do. No fears attached to them for whatever reasons. Just write down as many things as you can do because the pure experience of it seems to fill you up. Whether that's specific travels, whether that's meeting certain people, or that's taking specific courses, whatever it might be that fills you up. Okay, 90 seconds. Then you move to the next category, growth. And you ask yourself, in this lifetime, how would I like to grow? And in what ways do I think I need to grow to have the experiences that I just finished writing down? So 90 seconds, write everything down. So that might mean maybe you need to learn another language. Maybe you need to learn an instrument. Maybe you need to take specific courses to upgrade certain skills. Maybe you need to take certain self-development or retreats or personal growth, whatever it might be. But you'll know because it will feel exciting to you as you start to write it down. And then the last one, 90 seconds again, contribution. And ultimately, this is how do you want to contribute to the world? What kind of a legacy do you want to leave? How do you want to make other people feel? And you might start with how do you want to contribute to your friends and family and to your community? And ultimately, how do you want to contribute to the world? In your lifetime, this period that you've got from beginning to end, how do you want to contribute? What would you like to provide? What would you like to add to the world to make it a better place? So these are the exercises that my wife and I tend to do probably about every 6 months or so and reevaluate. But to me, this has been such an ideal one because you need to feel excited about stuff. It is so important that we get filled up and excited, where we get that enthusiasm and that inspiration. That's what drives us. And it's when we lose sight of that that our goals tend to kind of fizzle out. So I suggest this year, try something a little bit different and try this exercise. And then put this up on your fridge so that every time you see it, it's a reminder. And what it becomes is it makes your decisions in life really simple. If it moves you towards experiences, growth, or contribution, then you're on the right track. And if it doesn't, then make a different decision that moves you more in that way. I guarantee you, your life will start to become more fulfilled and more exciting the more that we follow experiences, growth, and contribution that fill us up. So on that note, I would like to leave you with Happy New Year, and I hope everybody has a happy, healthy New Year, and I am